Preparing this video got me in a little bit of trouble. I think I found my next watch. Welcome back to the channel for Right Time Watches here in Denver, Colorado. I am so excited about today's video. We're taking a look at a watch from one of my all-time favorite watch lineups from Rado. This is a brand new Captain Cook model that just came into the store with an amazing dial. But before we dig into all the details, we'll invite you to subscribe to the channel so you catch all of our upcoming videos on watches like this one. This Captain Cook is supremely wearable at 42 millimeters in diameter with a 48.3 millimeter lug-to-lug. It's just 12.5 millimeters thick and powered by an ETA Powermatic 80 movement. The Captain Cook is an impressively spec'd dive watch from Rado that got its name from the famed explorer of the same name. The Captain Cook lineup has a few distinguishing stylistic features that this watch carries as well, including and most notably this ceramic, inward-sloping bezel insert. In addition, we have this rotating anchor logo right above the Rado symbol there at the top, and of course we have that beautiful domed sapphire crystal on top of this dial. The main departure for this new model is obviously this gorgeous red to black gradient dial. I think this thing looks so good. All the Captain Cook models are a personal favorite of mine, but with this beautiful dial, this one is a huge home run for me. I love that this is a thin watch because at 42 millimeters, some wearers get scared away, but this is so thin that you won't feel like it's wearing that large at all. This is also a very eye-catching watch with many polished surfaces, and with that high-polished gloss ceramic bezel insert, this one really catches light. I personally think it's a lovely balance. It's classy, not flashy. Here on the right side of the case, we have a beautiful anchor logo on the signed Rado crown. It is a screw-down crown and is part of that 300-meter water resistance for this amazing dive watch. I also really like that the numerals on the date wheel match that beautiful red dial. The bracelet on this watch is a bit of a departure for the standard Rado Captain Cook series, as this one is a 3-link with polished outer links. Typically, you'll see a beads of rice bracelet on these, but this one is really well made. I love this deployant clasp here on the underside. It's a little bit different from what you typically see, and it has a nice Rado signature. We do still have this signature sealed steel caseback with the seahorse logo surrounding the center. I like the engraving. If we don't get a see-through caseback, we might as well have some decoration. The dive timing bezel on this watch is really easy to turn. It's got a nice click and stays in place quite well, but it's definitely one that's a little bit looser than normal. Another enjoyable feature on this watch is the very strong lume. You can tell that the hands have a bit more presence than the indices, but with those big painted lume markers, it really looks great in low light. The more time I spend with this watch, the more I realize there are so many things to love about it, but I think number one is the wearability on this piece. As you can see, it's not particularly large in the lug-to-lug department, and that thinness along with this bracelet makes it fit quite well. You do see that the center links are quite long, so that does make the effective lug-to-lug a bit longer, so if you've got a larger wrist, it does wear better. That said, this is a quick release bracelet, so if you wanted to order the beads of rice from Rado, you could do that very easily. I really love this watch. I just think it's so good looking. There's something about that downward sloping bezel that gives it just a little bit of magic. When I showed this watch to my wife, even she thought it was quite an interesting design. For her to get excited about something is quite a feat when it comes to watches. This is a great watch, and the whole brand deserves a little more spotlight. The Captain Cook is such an amazing watch lineup, and to add this gorgeous red dial to an already stunning timepiece was such a great move from the brand. And like I said, I think this one's next up on my own list. If you'd like to purchase this watch or any of our others, please visit us at righttime.com or give us a call. We're always happy to help. As always, thank you so much for stopping by, and we'll see you next time at Right Time.